Week 16 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few centers I looked to sell this week. The first guy, Anthony Davis of the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's been in and out of the lineup pretty much off the whole season here. We know he missed about a month with his foot injury. So on the season, 26.7 points a game, 12 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.1 blocks, and 58% from the field. So Anthony Davis, his averages have been like the days where he was on the Pelicans this season here for this Lakers team. And then the foot injury definitely set him back. And the last few games since he returned, January 25th versus Spurs, 21 points, 12 rebounds, an assist, a steal, 4 blocks at 46% from the field. January 28th at Boston, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists to 40% from the field. And January 31st at the New York Knicks, 24 points in that one, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 59% from the field. So right here, Anthony Davis playing good basketball. He did miss that January 30th game at the Nets with a sore foot. And that foot's definitely going to play a factor, especially a guy with his height, who has athleticism and relies on shooting that basketball a lot with fadeaways and stuff. So I think that foot injury is definitely going to play a factor as the season goes on. No doubt about it, he's a great talent when he plays, but he never makes a full season as well. I know he's been on the injured list for a while before coming back as Davis. But right now, while he's back and putting up numbers, this is a perfect time to sell him off, because if he gets hurt with a major thing once again, it's a possibility he could miss pretty much the whole season. So right now, with the injury concerns and him already sitting out a ball game, not playing a back-to-back, he's a guy I would consider selling this week. But you're not going to just sell him off to sell him. If you could get 2 solid players in a deal or a great 1-for-1 trade, this would be the time to do it. The next guy is Jalen Duren of the Detroit Pistons. So Duren having a nice rookie year, 8.4 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 66% from the field. But the last few weeks here for him, 13.8 points a game, 8.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.4 steals, 1.8 blocks, and 81% from the field. So right here, a lot of putbacks and a lot of EDZ baskets here for Duren. But he's a rookie, and I could see him hitting that rookie wall. And like I said, he's more of just a putback guy. And if he's not getting rebounds or blocking shots, he's not really doing much for fantasy owners. So right now, while he's playing over his head a little bit here, he's a perfect sell high guy. January 26th at the Nets, 17.7 boards, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 87% from the field. January 28th versus the Rockets, 9 points, 5 boards, 2 steals, a block, 75% from the field. And January 30th at Dallas, 9 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, a steal, 3 blocks, and 100% from the field. So right here, the field goes up. The shot blocking's been great here. But the points, he don't really do much. And even the rebounding, only a few monster games he's had. So right now, while he's playing great basketball, and a guy right now over the last few weeks ranked within the top 40 is Duren, this would be the time to sell him off. In the third and final center I'd look to sell and trade here is Nicholas Claxton of the Brooklyn Nets. So last week he was on the list. And Claxton, he's playing great basketball this season, ranked within the top 25 in fantasy basketball this season. On the year, 13.1 points a game, 8.9 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 2.7 blocks, which obviously it's a lost art nowadays here, is the shot blocking, and 74% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, he's been putting up monster numbers, 18.8 points a game, 11.3 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 2.8 blocks, and 77% from the field. So right here with Kevin Durant coming back soon, it's going to take some scoring and rebounding away here for Claxton. And also Ben Simmons, he's missed the last few games as well. I know he hasn't done much this season, but that's another guy who has the ball in his hands a decent amount of time, and a guy who still can rebound and pass the basketball as well. So the last few games here for Claxton, January 26th versus Detroit, 27 points, 13 rebounds, an assist, 2 blocks, 84% from the field. January 28th versus the Knicks, 13 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks, 100% from the field. And January 30th versus the Lakers, 6 points, 12 boards, 3 assists, a steal, a block, and 42% from the field. So with Kevin Durant coming back in 2.5 weeks here latest for this Brooklyn Net team, it seems, Nick Claxton's the guy you sell high right now, because once he's back in the lineup, like I said, and once Simmons is back, where he's day-to-day right now with his injury, even though with Simmons you never know, then Claxton's numbers are going to go down. And right now, while he's at peak value, it's a perfect time to sell him. So that's a few centers I look to sell and trade in Week 16 of the fantasy basketball season.